Hello everyone, this is Al Rodee. This is 8 for 8. I'm so excited I'm out here standing in front of Moosehorn Lake, as you can see behind me. This lake is attached to the property where I rent with Susan and Valerie, my lovely roommates. And I'm so grateful to have this lake. Yesterday Shay and I were out in a canoe. I bought Shay a canoe for his birthday, and that was in January, but we finally picked it up over this weekend, and we brought it out and went for an initial paddle, and that was so exciting. So I'm really happy to be here and to share this space with you. As you might be able to tell, it's raining right now. I'm not getting soaked. It's just a lovely, soft and quiet rain. There's absolutely no wind. And the forest, the woods are absolutely spectacular. I'll give you a little pan around just before I finish. Today I want to talk about getting to the point of the pain. So I do a lot of pain work these days using EFT, and several things come up that people kind of bring up about, like, well, it doesn't seem to work for me. It works so quickly for you, but it doesn't work for me. And I always say, well, did you get to the point of the pain? And what does that mean? So the idea is to focus on in your body, excuse me, where you hold discomfort, where you hold the pain, and turn your vision inward. We cannot heal from our thinking mind. We can only heal from our body. So we need to be in our body as we feel the feelings and do our work to heal ourselves. So where is the point of the pain? Let's just say, for example, I have arthritis in my elbow. So I might encourage people to physically touch the point of the elbow where the pain is most acute. And they say, well, I hurt all over, or I have pain all over, or it's generalized around this particular area. I say, no, I want you to find the point where it's most acute in the body. And I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to retreat inside your body and get out of your thinking mind and pass through your heart area and pass through into your chest and pass through out into this elbow or wherever the pain is for you. And focus on that pain. So if you touch it, if you find it, well, no, it's not exactly there, maybe it's there, maybe it's there, oh, there it is, okay, that's exactly it right there. So turn the vision back inward, travel in guided imagery in your imagination into the physical point of the pain and focus on it. You could simply stay here and say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Or you might take it a step further. You might say, well, if there was a color associated with this pain, what might it be? So what does that do? It's a little trick that takes the mind out of the body, or I'm sorry, takes us out of our thinking minds and brings us back into our physical body. So as you think about, well, what color might be in there? A lot of people say red or black or dark gray or red and orange. I mean, people find all kinds of different color combinations. I might say, well, what is the shape of the pain? Well, let's see. I'm not sure. For me, I guess it's a ball, and it's kind of oval. And well, what's the texture? Is it hard or is it soft? Oh, it's kind of hard, and it's got spikes around it. So then I might repeat this back to them. So you have a red, hard, spiky ball in your elbow. Is that correct? And the client would say, well, yeah, but it's kind of changing now. And that often happens as we start to focus and give attention to our discomfort. It starts to change. And that's okay. It's part of the process. In fact, it's what we want. We want it to change. Why is the pain there in the first place? The more I practice doing EFT and Ho'oponopono with pain work, the more I know in my heart. I don't have any scientific evidence to back this up. But the more I know in my heart that pain is a distancing, a disconnection from our true selves. It's a way for our divine creator, for our spiritual self to get in touch and tell us that there's a message, that there's something that needs to be learned. And by ignoring the pain or fighting with the pain or resisting the pain or arguing in the pain with the pain or hating the pain, all of those things that people naturally do, we continue to have the pain. So what I say to people is this pain a part of you? And the answer is always, of course it is. Then Are we not learning to love all of the parts of us? All of our parts? Yes. Then love the pain. Love the pain. Because it's a part of you. As you fight it, who are you fighting with? It's your pain. You've got it. Why fight it? Love it. So, we could go back into the point of the pain and close our eyes and feel the feeling of it and say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And over and over and over. And that is, for me, actually, that's quite a bit faster than tapping. And it's hugely effective. But if you want to get out of your thinking mind and into your feeling body, close your eyes, discover the point of the pain from an internal guided vision. What color is it? What shape is it? What is the texture? And finally, if there was an emotion connected to this pain, what would that be? What would that be? Fear, anger, guilt, shame. People say what it is. What is that emotion connected to? Who does it remind you of? What event does it remind you of? And almost every time, I would say 8 out of 10 times, we come up with some sort of a tapping sequence and affirmation that connects to something that was traumatic that happened in your life in the past. And so simply all we do is, you may as well follow along with me, even though I have this emotion stuck in my pain, and you know, use the words for yourself, we've been doing this long enough for you to know now. Even though I have this emotion stuck in my pain in my elbow, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Even though I have this hard, spiky red ball in my elbow, oh well, I love and accept that hard, spiky red ball. I am open to the message of it, and I love and forgive myself for resisting it until now. I have this spiky, red, hot ball in my elbow, and I love and accept myself deeply and completely. This anger in my elbow, or whatever your emotion might be. This frustration in my elbow. Oh well, it's not who I am. This guilt and shame or fear in my elbow. Oh well, that's not who I am. I am a beautiful, bright, shiny light of infinitely creative and pain-free intelligence. My elbow is perfect, and I invite all of the cells in my elbow to reset to its perfection. I love and accept myself. I love and forgive myself for being in resistance. I have found the point of the pain in my elbow. I can find the point of the pain in other parts of my body. Be specific. Feel the feelings of it. Do not resist, but love the pain. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, and thank you. This has been Al Rodi. This is 8 for 8. It's such a pleasure bringing you these videos. I'm going to take 1 second and just pan around as a closing and show you Shay's new canoe that's a work in progress. We're going to paint it. He wants to paint it fluorescent yellow on one side and fluorescent orange on, or sorry, fluorescent pink on one side and fluorescent orange on the other side. So I can't wait to see what that comes out like, and I'll show you a picture of it someday down the road when we get it done. Thank you. I love you. Have a great week. Here's the lake. Here's a very wet camera. And we're just panning around. The beautiful woods. Everything is just coming up green right now. And coming on to the canoe. Just a second. Pretty rough shape at the moment, but it sails without a leak. We had it out the other day. It worked perfectly. Panning around. More woods. The path back to the house, which you can't really see. And the lake should come into view here in a moment. There's a path down to the lake. And there we go. Bye.